Do you remember the radical pastor Greg Locke, the guy that recently had burning events where he's supposed to burn all the Ouija boards and all of the tarot cards, and then he claimed he had some witches in his congregation and he's going to call them out by name? You know, all the way back, he predicted, made false prophecies. He said if you came to his church, he's going to ask, with a mass, he's going to ask you to leave. He's a hate-filled pastor. But guess what? I get a message today from one of his hate-filled members, call himself threatening me, you know, saying, you don't talk about my pastor. My pastor tells the truth. My pastor is not, all of this stuff. I'm going to report your video, you young punk, and all of this crazy talking. And see, it proves my point that I told you with these last few messages, especially the recent one that I just made there, posted yesterday, about these hateful folks, these hateful evangelicals. This right here. So if he goes to this church and he's so call himself defending his pastor, but then coming at me with hate, that just shows you the type of people that are in these congregations. And like I told you, as I related it to the movie The Purge, about they will take you out if they could. Oh yeah, I bet if I came into that church and said, called that pastor out or said something against him, I'll be attacked like a mob, probably, you know, like Stephen, just stoned and stripped of clothing and stoned to death. So yeah, these people, like I say, these folks that's sitting around in here, there are a lot of them are nutty. A lot of them are self-righteous. It goes to show you how deceived they are, because they sit under this type of leadership. If you can sit under this type of leadership and be comfortable and be okay, and it doesn't bother you, and you know, that shows you where you are as a person. Because you should be, if you're walking with God, walking in the Spirit of God, connected to God, any type of thing that goes against God, the antennas should go up. You should be, have a conscience to say, wait a minute, that's not right. What are they talking about? What are they doing? Or this or that. Why would you stay under a leadership like that, where you got people that are mistreating people within the body of Christ? Why would you stay at a lot of these churches and all of this stuff that is going on throughout the nation and through the world? But, you know, I just thought I wanted to share that with you guys real quick. My point, you know, the point's proven. Of course, the devil's mad, as I always say. We're on this channel, we take them head on and talk about issues the church run away from. But, you know, he's not happy with that kind of stuff. But it's whatever. I deleted his little comment and whatever. You know, he can go and find someone else to threat. I blocked him from even being able to make comments or so anymore. So, you know, we'll continue to talk about the issues the church run away from. Hey, it's part of the, when you're, you know, comes with the job, as far as, you know, anytime any of us, when you're standing for Christ or you're trying to do the things for the Lord, it's things that come against you and whatever, and you just got to dust yourself off, keep going. I'm not going to let this guy shut me up or whatever he calls himself with his little threats or whatever. We'll continue to preach the message, continue to talk about issues the church run away from, continue to try to put the devil on the run and punch him right in between his chops. Maurice Braxton, Evangelism for God is the channel. If you're new, consider subscribing, hit like, coming along for the journey, because we're going to continue on. Until the next video, my friends, take care. God bless.